Oh, hello. You seem to have found me in my natural habitat, my bedroom, holding a lemonade glass of rosé wine. If you're still with us after all this time, or if this is your first time watching one of these, welcome. This is TLDR, which is basically just me and my busy mate Stuart, drinking and talking a load of bollocks. I know we've been away for a week or two. The intention is after a session, I recap all the episodes into one complete podcast kind of ordeal. The only downside is, well, there's several downsides. One, I used to use antique software and Windows Movie Maker, which has been repeatedly crashing on me with session 2, which is gigantic. We talked for like 2.5 hours about all sorts of rubbish. Plus, and this is a positive one, I've recently been employed. It literally came out of nowhere. It was a job I got rejected for, then the boss invited me 2 weeks later after I'd gotten a rejection, and he said, all but really just like, when can you start? And I'm like, okay, tomorrow? Thursday? It was a Wednesday. And he says, make it next week, Thursday. Alright. Now, jobs are good. They help the capitalistic economical system we've put into place as a society. You work, for your labour you receive the benefits of wages. With your wages you purchase things. With the purchasing, other people have to perform labour in order to receive wages. It's like a vicious circle. It's all good, it's all fantastic. Not everything is fantastic, but that's a discussion for another day. What it is that this job has me waking up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm not complaining. I have to be at work at 6. Some people have to be at work at 6. So, I trying to struggle to find the right amount of time between leisure and editing these things together. Which I should hope I've found a good balance in between now. That having been said, welcome to Two Losers Drunken Ramblings. Imagine Stuart is over here. He's over my shoulder. I can't hit him.
Hello, Stuart. What the devil are you drinking?
Hey, Floris, I am drinking a couple of bottles. Well, maybe not both bottles, but I've got some Shiraz, a cheeky little Shiraz.
Oh, red wine, Shiraz.
Red wine. Yeah, I am moving up in the world. You know, I'm truly off the Coors Light bandwagon now. Though I feel like this will be like 4 recordings that I've neglected Coors Light. I suckered them in and then cast them aside.
Plus, we have not received a single check from those bastards.
We haven't. It's been an unfruitful partnership thus far, isn't it? But it's better than nothing.
It is a tragic
more than anybody else
occasion.
has given us. It's more than anybody else has given us. I need to open this motherfucker. Actually, hopefully it'll get a good cracking sound on the mic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big old spike.
Like in the 1920s when they were having audio dramas, and they would like, he broke open the bunny's neck, and you'd hear somebody just opening a bottle of wine.
I have just noticed, opening this, that apparently the people who made this were the winemaker of the year, 2013.
Oh.
So
Only the newest wine for you.
But this was made in 2014, so...
So it might just be the worst wine.
That's irrelevant, I guess.
It's like the town I live in was the best town in the region 2011. I'm like, that's 4 years ago by now. Surely there have to be better towns.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess they're just not reporting that in your town. They're just, hey
No.
guys, remember that time that we were the best town?
Just ride out that damned faint praise.
Dining out on that motherfucker for years to come.
For the
I
greater
had to
good.
go red wine. I was feeling red wine because it's summery as hell. It's so fucking hot.
It is so fucking hot.
It is
Hashtag
as hot as a
heatwave.
It's the northeast of England. It's half it. It is absolutely. I mean, I just had a shower. Like, it was one of those showers. You get out of the shower, and then by the time you've dried the water off you from the shower, you're just drenched in sweat again anyway. So
Now that we're recording, please reiterate to the audience what you're wearing.
I'm wearing some Cookie Monster lounge pants, but not just any Cookie Monster lounge pants. They're Christmas themed Cookie Monster lounge pants.
Christmas themed Cookie Monster lounge pants.
Christmas themed Cookie Monster lounge pants. But I have worn these to work as well.
How the fuck can you get away with that?
Under my jeans. In the dead of winter, I was like, no, it's too cold. I'm gonna wear my lounge pants.
Ah, okay. I thought you were wearing them today, so I'm like, what the fuck?
Not. I mean, I get away with some shit, but I'm not the cock of the walk to that extent just yet.
A crisp white shirt with a full collar, a nice black tie, a suit jacket, and Cookie Monster lounge pants.
Some fucking wingtips, and then some Cookie Monster lounge pants. Yeah. So that's me right now. Got my wine, got my lounge pants. I'm good to go, my friend.
Good.
What about you? What are you drinking?
I am drinking Smokehead. It's a peated whiskey, and it says it's rich, seaweedy, and intensely peaty. And again, it's whiskey.
Yeah, I do love seaweed. It has to be said.
Seaweed is fucking lush, but this stuff. I was at a whiskey
peat.
taster a couple of weeks ago. It might just be a couple of months by now, because time progresses in a linear fashion forwards. You know that. So I tried one shot because the entire time we're trying whiskies, and I'm like, well, I can try a peated one, but as soon as you try a peated one, you can't stop drinking other peateds because the taste is that strong. So I'm like, okay,
taste.
I'll do. It's so strong. It's so smoky. So I'm like, I'll do my last one because we plan to have about 8 shots to try. You can have more, but at one point you're just fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't taste the whiskey anymore. You're just like, oh yeah, this is the best thing ever. So I have Smokehead. It's got this cool skull symbol and on a big banner. I'm like, oh my god, this is the best whiskey ever. It's a bit citrusy, like lemony. It says as well, it tastes like toffee. Because I bought Smokehead because it's not cheap. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Because I have something to celebrate, mate.
Oh.
As of tomorrow, I am willfully employed.
Hey. Gainfully employed.
I should hope I am not dropping the L in the TLDR. Will it just be TDR?
I mean, we're going that way. We're moving up in the world.
Oh yes.
We've torpedoed the fucking USP of the podcast.
Skyrocketing. Skyrocketing. Skyrocketing, mate.
Yeah, we've ruined. Before it's even got any traction, we've taken away the core element of.
I've got 3 new subscribers this week, and it's all because of you.
Because of me?
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have been just 2.
How is it because of me?
Because you were one of the 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it did occur to me that I hadn't actually subscribed to the channel myself. I was
like,
whose side am I on?
Hang on, Stuart just subscribed. And in my mind, I was going like, about fucking time.
Yeah, well, it's like about 2 months ago when we realised we didn't follow each other on Twitter.
Oh yeah, but we were talking about
Facebook
anyway.
How did that happen? Whatever.
So yeah, as of tomorrow, and I'm gonna have a late start because I have to sign my contract first and things.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna cut this out.
I sell meat and meat products. A very tenuous King of the Hill reference is what that was.
I did get that, yes. Bobby.
I was out on a limb on that one, I tell
God damn it, Bobby!
I fucking love that. I miss that show so much. I love King of the Hill.
King of the Hill stayed so good for so long.
Yeah, it really did. It really did.
They managed to maintain that level of quality, and I think a good reference for that was when South Park was having its big, I think it was the 99th and the 100th episode, and they were going, they called it Cartoon Wars, and Kyle and Cartman went to Hollywood to stop the writers from Family Guy. So Kyle and Cartman have this big fight, and in between the big fight, which is just them slapping each other like, they crashed through an animation studio, and they were making fun of how Family Guy had been on air too long, and they made a slight jab at The Simpsons, and they're making fun of themselves like, oh yeah, we've been on TV too long as well. And then they go through an animation studio. It's like King of the Hill, season 19, still doing well.
Nice.
Yeah, not even like you guys suck. No, it's like, okay, that's just a thing in the background.
That means a lot coming from South Park, because generally, if you were appearing in South Park, shots are being fired. Like, to see them say anything remotely good about anyone is like...
There is a very slim chance you're coming out
I
in
can
South
only
Park
think of
like
two
roses.
other instances where it happened, ever, in the history of South Park, which is where Robert Smith is in it, and they're like, I can't even remember what Cure album is, but they say one of the Cure albums is the best album ever, and they just love Robert Smith. And then the other one is when the Denver Broncos erstwhile quarterback Kyle Orton, and all they say about him is, well, my dad says that you kind of suck right now, but you'll probably get better one day, and that's like... In South Park terms, that is fucking high praise.
That's like, okay, room for improvement. We don't completely hate you.
I mean, it didn't come true. He sucked, but no point.
I don't know. I don't follow the Denver Broncos. All I know is I still owe you a cheese hat.
Of course I'm a cheese. Yeah.
I owe you a cheese hat.
I'm gonna DM you my address.
For your birthday.
Yeah. It's coming up. It's not too long away now.
Every time I see somebody say, I DM'd you, I'm like, you've been dungeon mastering him? Because that's my fucking nerd mindset. I'm like, I imagine somebody with like hiding behind a big cardboard cutout going like, the orc has taken massive damage. Roll full initiative. So it's just weird to see it called DM. Because it's like they had to make it different from private messaging, so they just call it direct messaging. Yeah,
it's I see my brain always goes Danger Mouse.
He's the greatest, he's fantastic. Wherever there is danger, he'll be there.
Danger Mouse, that's a good one as well.
Oh, crumbs DM, Danger Mouse. So I was DM in my mind's always Danger
Mouse.
I
say you've fallen into my trap, Danger Mouse.
That's pretty good.
Baron Greenbag.
That was pretty good. I like that.
Does that mark the first time we've done a proper impression on this thing?
An impression that doesn't absolutely suck. It is. This is a fucking watershed moment right here.
I thought I had a decent Johnny Vegas, but apparently I didn't.
No, I've recently discovered I can do a really awesome American Jewish accent, but now that I feel like if I try and do it on this, it'll only go to shit, so I'm not gonna.
Plus, you might just offend all the American Jews out there.
All the American Jews that listen to this.
Well, that would be a slight total of none.
It is basically just Mark Goldman from Family Guy. It is just that voice, basically. Pretty, but it's better than my fucking Seinfeld, What?
I was editing the what I thought was the last one for this session, but apparently we go on for 20 more minutes. I'm like, oh, no wonder I can't fucking finish it. It's still fucking longer. So I've wrapped that one up.
Speaking of Seinfeld comedy and shit, I've been touting myself around trying to get a few gigs, trying to make my debut.
How's that been going?
Well, I mean, I only heard back from one company that run shows in my town, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we've got a night for first time comics and stuff, but it's not running again until September. I was like, well, it gives me a long time to write my shit, I guess. So I've been writing all week, so I've got a load of good material, but now I'm not going to burn it on this fucking podcast because I want to keep it for when I'm actually gigging. So I've got a lot of funny shit to say, but I ain't going to say it on recording because that's a waste. I want to say it when people are actually going to hear it.
Definitely don't do that. Keep it in your head.
Yeah, well,
because if you say it out loud here, you're going to listen to it back and you'll be like, no, it sucks, and then you're going to become your worst critic.
I already am.
I think,
okay. Yeah,
I think
you know,
technically everybody would be.
The little bit that I did about Seinfeld in episode 1, that's going in. That's go. What's the deal with scented toilet paper? That's going in. That's in my act. That's in. That's a lock.
Your scented toilet paper is A+.
Yeah, it's going in. It's going in. That's the only good bit of material I have. There's a good little bit as well about guns. I've got a buddy from Florida who was telling me about gun laws in Florida. Like you can carry a gun in Florida. You're allowed to carry a gun, even a concealed weapon. But you can't have it loaded. You have to have the ammo locked in a box, and it has to be like 3 feet away from you at all times. So if you're using the gun for protection, somebody attacks you, the ammo is like in your car. Like, wait, no, you wait here. I'm gonna go and get my ammo out of my car. And we'll shoot dead.
Can you give me 5 minutes?
Stop fucking mugging me. Yeah, like, please, 1 second. You're not laughing now, are you?
But that's exactly the same way it works in Switzerland. Start
fumbling for your fucking keys, yeah.
Everybody can have a gun in Switzerland. You just need to have the ammo in a safe box.
That's so... What's the fucking point? What's the point? It's so stupid.
You might as well just walk around with a chainsaw.
Yeah, you might as well just walk around with a fucking chainsaw.
Because that would give you more protection than a gun.
It would give you more protection than an unloaded gun.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Didn't bring a chainsaw to a gunfight, I mean... You know, fuck.
This is an armed robbery!
Yeah, I went to a comedy gig last week.